Okay, guys, we're back down here at the cemetery, and I done this cemetery not too long ago, and it's the one that had the mausoleum that had got broken into. And I'm trying to watch too. We've been fighting storms, so in between the storms, I came back down here. But anyways, here's what the sign says about the rules and regulations. It's the Four Rivers Sticks Cemetery, and I done this cemetery a while back, a little bit back. Of course, here comes some rain now. I might have to get on down here. But I want to do some of the little cemetery walk while I'm here. And see, we're pretty dark, so we are starting fighting storms. So I'm going to do what I can, but we may end up having to leave because of the weather. I don't know. But it does have a solar light on the American flag. That's cool. But it's pretty dark, and the storm's coming this way. It's been storming at my house, but I came out anyways because I wanted to do this. But what I'm here to do tonight is we're going to have a spirit box session inside this mausoleum that got broken into. So give me a minute to make my way there. I thought it'd be more darker when I got here, but it's not. Then we may have to run to the car to get in and out of the storm. So you can see it's pretty dark, and it is pretty growed up here. But you can see it's pretty dark in there as well. So we're just going to peek in. Hello, spirits. I'm Tony. I come in peace. I came to see if I could talk with you. So I'm going to set my meter here and see if anybody speaks to me. And this is creepy. Very creepy, guys. But anyways, hang on just a minute. Give me time to get set up. Okay, I have the radio over here. And it's scanning frequency. I think that's as loud as it goes, guys. We're going to leave him there. And we're going to kind of walk around and see if we get any spirits to speak with us. I do have the meter on at the moment. Hello, spirits. This is Tony. I come in peace. I come to see if any spirits might remain here and want to speak with us. I don't know what happened to your mausoleum, why it's all busted up. I have no idea. But I did come to see if there are any spirits in here that might would like to speak with us. Hey, light up my meter if you'd like to speak with us. If you could light up my meter, I'd greatly appreciate it. Any spirits in here that want to speak to us? Light up my meter. Did you light up my meter? Light up my meter if there's any spirits in here that would like to speak with us. Any spirits in this corner that I see stone all over the ground. Any spirits that remain in here that would like to speak with us? Any spirits at all? I come in peace. My name's Tony. I just come to see if any spirits would like to speak with us. I'm going to set my meter right here. And if you could light up my meter, if you would like to speak with us. I'm going to give it a few minutes. I ain't going to be rushy. I'm in no hurry. I just came in and wanted to speak with you. Any spirits at all would like to speak with us. Light up that meter. Do you know who broke in here and busted it up in here? Any spirits that know that? Let me know. Light up my meter if you're a spirit and you know who broke in and broke this all up. I see pieces of thin concrete everywhere like it'd be parts of a casket. I don't see any remains, but I don't know how old this thing is either. I have no earthly idea. It is very spooky in here, guys. And a real feeling. If you could light up my meter. I got it in my hand. It's right here. What was that? Any spirits at all want to speak with us? Any spirits at all? Can you hear that thump? Like a bang? I did. Any spirits at all? My heart is racing. Any spirits at all would like to speak with us? Light up my meter if you'd like to speak with us. You got a flicker there, do you see it? Any spirits at all want to speak to us? Light it up again, please. Is it a man or a woman I'm talking with? If you're a man, light up my meter. It's a man. What is your name? Is it John? Could it be a John? Your name's John? Hi, John. I'm Tony. I mean, no disrespect. I come to see what happened here. I mean, why is it so broke up? Did some people come in and break it up? Light up my meter if people came in and broke it up. If you could light up my meter if somebody come in. Oh, okay, they did come in and break it up. Well, I apologize. It was not me. I can promise you that. Was it a man and a woman, or was it just a man? Light up my meter if it was just a man that came in here and broke up this. Light up my meter. If you could light up my meter if it was just a man. Was it a man and a woman? Light up my meter. Or if you're not sure, light up my meter. If you're not sure if it was a man or a woman, light up my meter. Did you die from a disease or an illness? Or did you die of old age? Oh, you died of old age. Okay. I appreciate you speaking with me. Thank you very much. If you're understanding what I'm saying, can you light up my meter real good for me? Right it. There you go. Thank you. Well, I mean no disrespect to you at all. I just came to want to record and find out if I could figure out what happened here. You got my total respect. And I don't mean to disrespect you at all. I just wanted to come and see if I could record and have you and speak with me. Is there family where you're at? If there's family where you're at, light up my meter. If you have family where you're at. You do have family where you're at. Is it hot or cold where you're at? Is it hot where you're at? It's hot. Is there seasons where you're at? Is there seasons where you're at? Does it snow where you're at? Is there snow where you're at? Oh, okay. Do you have other family where you're at? Light up my meter if you have other family where you're at. Okay, thank you. You can light it up like crazy, ain't you? I feel your presence. Yep. Well, I'm sorry that they broke up your resting spot, and it looks like everything has been busted up. Yeah. Did you die in the early 1800s or the late 1800s? If you died in the early 1800s, light up my meter. If you died in the later 1800s, light up my meter. Or if you died in the start of the 1900s, light up my meter. Oh, you died in the start of the 1900s. Okay. Did you die from the, what was it, the bubonic plague or whatever? Wow. I feel there's definitely spirits here. Is there more than one spirit here? I think I got more than one spirit coming through, guys. There's a real heavy, like a mix of feelings coming on. Is there more than one spirit with me right now? Light up my meter if there's more than one spirit with me right now. Or if it's just one person. Is it more than one spirit? I might be asking my questions too fast. Do I have more than one spirit with me right now? Light up my meter if I have one more spirit. I mean more than one spirit with me. Okay. So there's not more than one spirit with me. Do you mind me asking questions? If you mind me asking questions, light up my meter. Can I continue to ask my questions? Light up my meter. If I can continue to ask my questions, light up my meter. Can I continue to ask questions? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Did you live in this area? If you lived in this area, light up my meter good for me. Light it up real good for me. If you lived in this area. You did? Okay, thank you. You do know you passed, right? You do know you died? If you do know you died, light up my meter. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Was your whole family in here with you? They were. Okay, that didn't take long to answer that one. Did you have... Okay, I'll wait till you get through flickering. Did you have your wife with you here? You did? Okay. Did you have kids in here with you? You did. So your whole family was in here with you. Okay. All right, cool. Well, it's a shame that it's all broke up like it is. I do apologize for it. Yeah. Sounds like you got a lot to say, but I do have a meter. Try using your voice. I have a radio that would pick you up if you can use your voice. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying at the moment because with the meter, it just answers when it tells me when I'm asking you questions. But if you could try to use your voice, I have a radio that would pick you up. I will turn towards the radio and see if you can if you can speak. Try using your voice to pick up on the radio. It's scanning the frequency. It'll pick your voice up. Try using your voice to speak with me. I hear some interference, but I don't know if they're trying to come through or what. I don't know. Would you rather use the lit up meter and me to ask you questions, light it up again? And guys, I am nowhere near the radio. The radio is way over here, and I'm over here about 8 feet away from it. So, okay, I went back to the meter to ask you more questions. Did you have any brothers and sisters? Light up my meter if you had brothers and sisters. Light up my meter if your name is John. If your name is John, light up my meter. Because I asked you when I first got here, and I assumed you would said yes. So light up my meter if your name is John. Can you light up my meter? Or have you gone? Are you gone? No, you're there. Okay, is your name John? Light up my meter again. If your name's John. Okay, what about Jacob? It is John. Oh, okay. So I was right on John. Are you? All right. Is your other family buried in this cemetery? Is it? Well, you got buried here? Do you have family buried here in this cemetery? You do know we're in your resting spot, right? At the moment, I'm in your resting spot visiting with you. Light up my meter if you know I'm in your resting spot and visiting you. I'm here for a visit. The radio's doing something over there, guys. I don't know what. Light up my meter if your name's John. I mean, not John, but if you know I'm in your resting spot. Can you light up my meter again for me? Okay, I'm not going to keep you much longer. I just wanted to come ask you a few questions. Would you mind if I come back sometime and bring some cat balls? You do mind? If you don't care if I come back to visit you again, light up my meter again. If you don't mind if I come back to visit. You don't mind. Okay, if you light it up real good for me so I'll know if we're get a good yes or no. Do you mind if I come back to visit you again? Light it up really good. If you could light it up really good for me. Could you light it up real good for me to let me know if I could come back? Did you like to visit me? Visit me. Did you like me coming to visit you today? Light up my meter if you like me coming to visit you. If you could light up my meter to let me know. If you don't want me to come back, light up my meter. Do you want me to come back and visit? If you do, light up my meter. Use your energy to light up my meter. If you don't mind me coming back to visit you. If you could light up my meter. If you want me to leave now and leave you alone, light up my meter. You want me to leave you alone and leave now? Light up my meter. If you want me to leave you alone and leave now. Or can I continue to ask you questions? Light up my meter. I think the spirit's gone, guys. If you're still here with me, light up my meter. If you're still here with me, light up my meter. You're still here with me? Okay, thank you. Would you like me to leave and leave you alone? If you do, light up my meter. If you want me to stay, light up my meter. If you want me to stay, light up my meter. You do want me to stay. Okay, thank you. Well, I mean no harm to you or no disrespect. I just wanted to come see what happened here. This is shameful. And I'm a generation after you that came in the 1900s. And the about mid 1900s. And I just wanted to let you know who I am. I appreciate you talking with me today and communicating with me. I would like to come back and visit again if I could. If you'll light up my meter and let me know I can, I would greatly appreciate it. Can you light my meter up again and let me know I can come back and visit you? I'd like to come back and visit with you again. I don't know when your last visitor was, but I'd like to come and visit you. Can I come back and visit? Light up my meter if I can. All right, thank you. Thank you. Well, I mean no disrespect, and I just wanted to come and chat with you, see if I could do a little investigation, maybe find out what happened here. And I just wanted to say thank you for communicating with me. Sometimes I get my words mixed up and the words come out backwards and stuff. I do apologize. But, well, I want you to know that I had nothing to do with this and that I do wish you to rest in peace, okay? I'll be back to visit you. And that's about all I got to say for now. Maybe I'll think of some questions and come back and ask you, okay? Would that be all right if I come back and ask you some questions? Light up my meter if it'd be back. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you very much. All right. Well, I appreciate it. Let me come back to visit you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I do wanted to let you know I was filming, if that's all right too. Light it up good if it's all right that you know that I filmed. Do you know that I filmed this? Okay, you do? All right. All right, well. All right. Well, for all I can say for now is rest in peace. And I'll be back to visit you. And I'm going to leave now. Now, you cannot attach yourself to me or none of my equipment. Did I make myself clear? If you understand that, light up my meter. You cannot attach yourself to me or any of my equipment or my vehicle. Light up my meter if you understood me. I need you to tell me you understood this if you could, please. Light up my meter if you understood me. You know what I mean by you can't attach yourself to me or my vehicle or any of my equipment, right? Light up my meter if you understood me. I'll give you just a second. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, well, I'm going to leave now. And you rest in peace. I'm going to get my other piece of equipment. And I will leave you alone and let you rest in peace. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you talking with me. Thank you very much. And I just want to say rest in peace until the next time I come back to see you. You understand? If you understood what I said, light up my meter. If you understood that what I said, light up my meter. I done forgot what I said. I'm sorry. But anyways, I'm going to leave. Rest in peace. I'll see you soon. If you understood that I'll see you soon, light up my meter. Light up my meter if you understood. I'll be back to visit you. If you understood, I'll be back to visit you. Light up my meter. If you could light up my meter and let me know you understood me. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go. I don't think you're going to understand me there. But I appreciate you talking with me, and I am going to leave. All right, you understood me? Okay, thank you. And you have a good evening. I'm going to say bye now, okay? All right, bye. Appreciate you talking with me. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. We communicated. It answered pretty good, I think. I think it was a pretty good investigation. Here is what it looks like on the outside of this mausoleum. It is sad that it has got broken into and broken all up. This is a neat little cemetery. I am going to end this and probably walk through a few of the, well, I don't know, I could continue with the headstones and see if anybody wants to communicate. And I was in there just a little bit of time, and the battery in my little radio is completely almost dead. So, yeah, we're going to go on and try to communicate with maybe someone else while we're here this evening. All right, let's see who else we can communicate with, maybe. I don't do hills too well, so I got to go further out, guys. Looks like the storms has finally calmed down a bit. My way here was horrible. I like to never seem to drive. I'm going down the interstate at 40 miles per hour. But I do believe that spirit's name, at least one there was at least John. He answered twice at the name of John. So I do believe that might have been a John. But I don't know. I don't know who's buried in there. I'm just telling you what I think. But we're going to try to see what we can get out here. All right, here we go. Hello, spirits. My name's Tony. I come with the utmost respect. I came to see if I could get any spirit to speak with me. If you want to speak with me, I have a radio that'll pick up your voice. I have a meter that will pick up and flicker. When I ask you questions, it'll light up different to let me know you want to speak with me. And I'd appreciate it. And I just wanted to see if anybody would like to speak with us. We're going to start here with Robert, see if Robert would like to speak to us. Robert, if you'd like to speak to us, light up my meter. Would you like to speak to us, Robert? If you would, light up my meter. If not, I'll leave you alone and move on. If you'd like to speak to us, light up my meter and I'll leave you alone. Light up my meter and we'll speak with you. If not, I'll move on. What about you, Lydia? Would you like to speak to us? If you'd like to speak to us, Lydia, light up my meter. Hi, Lydia. I'm Tony. I come with the utmost respect. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? If you don't mind if I ask you some questions, light up my meter. Can I ask you some questions, Lydia? Light up my meter if I can ask you some questions. If I can or was it you, Robert, instead of Lydia? Was it you talking to me, Robert, or was it Lydia? I heard a voice, but I don't know who. Lydia? Was that you trying to speak to me? If it is, light up my meter. If you'd like me to leave you alone and move on, light up my meter. If you'd like for me to leave you alone and move on, light up my meter. Or was it even you? Let me see who else is here. I'll sit that down right here. Let's see, where could we sit it? All right. Lydia, if that was you, light up my meter for me. If that was you speaking with me, light up my meter. Was that you speaking with us? Light up my meter if that was you, Lydia. Did it turn off? No, it's still on. Light up my meter if that was you, Lydia. Would you like me to move on? Light up my meter. Yeah, I don't believe it was them. Somebody lit it up. Let's see if it might have been Moses. Or Mose and Clara. Mo? Clara. Was it you that lit up my meter? If it was you, light up my meter. If you don't mind me speaking with you, light up my meter. I may be going too fast. Was it you, Moses, that is trying to speak with us? Light up my meter if it was you. What about you, Clara? Was it you, Clara? I feel somebody might have been trying to speak with me. It lit up right here between your stone and Robert and Lydia's stone. If it was you, light up my meter. If you want me to leave you alone and move on, Light up my meter. I don't think it was them. Evidently, it must not have been. Let's see. I don't know who this is. I can't tell. Was it you trying to speak with us? Light up my meter if it was you trying to speak with us. Nope. Huh. Let's go down here to, what is it, Waffle? John. Here's a John. And that guy answered to John. I wonder if it's relation. Let's put this up here. I think we can see it enough right there. John, I'm Tony. I come with the utmost respect. I come to see if you was the one that lit up my meter. And if you'd like to speak with us. If that was you, light up my meter and let me know it was you. If it was you that was trying to speak to us. Oh my goodness, I don't know his wife's name. Coupleberger? Abigail? Abigail. Hi, I'm Tony. I come with respect. And I mean no disrespect. Was it you trying to speak with us? I mean no harm. I just come to see if you wanted to speak with us. I wanted to see if I could ask you some questions. Or I come to listen to see what you have to say. If you have anything to say, I have a radio that'll pick up your voice. You can use your voice and it'll pick you up. Was it you trying to talk to me? Light up my meter. I don't know. I don't think it's them. I don't know where to go. We'll try another one over here. It could be the one coming right out of the mausoleum. I could go back over here and try that. So it just came out of the mausoleum. Right there's the mausoleum, guys, that hump. It's under the ground. And them kind of creepy. Very creepy. Oh man, it made a thump while I was in there. I don't know what that thump was, but it scared to give me a heart attack. What about you, James? Was it you trying to speak with me? Light up my meter if it was you, James, trying to speak with me. Or use your voice and I can pick you up. I have a radio that would pick your voice up. I mean no disrespect. My name is Tony. If it was you, light up my meter. Was it you, James? If it was you, light up my meter. If not, I'll move on. All right, I'm going to move on. Thank you. I'm going to walk in my hand, hold it, and just ask if anybody would like to speak to me, light up my meter. So here we go. Hello, spirits. My name's Tony. I come in peace. I mean the most respect to you. I come to see if anybody had something they would like to speak to us about. If you'd have something you would like to say, light up my meter. Or if I can ask you some questions, light up my meter. And I'd be more than happy to visit with you. Light up my meter if you don't mind me coming to visit with you. Light up my meter. I can't read that one. I'm sorry, guys. I do apologize. I cannot read yours. Oh man, it feels good in here, out here now compared to what it was earlier. Whew. Let's see who we got here. Light up my meter if you would like to speak with us. Garbin? No, Barbara. Barbara, would you like to speak with us? Light up my meter if you'd like to speak with us, Barbara. Okay. Hi, Barbara. I'm Tony. How are you? Can I ask you some questions? Light up my meter if I can ask you some questions. Can you light up my meter if I can ask you some questions? If you'd like for me to leave you alone, light up my meter and I'll move on. Would you like me to leave you alone and move on? Light up my meter. Was it you that was even trying to communicate with me? If it was you trying to communicate with me, light up my meter. If it was you trying to communicate with me, light up my meter. Was it you that was even trying to communicate with me? If it was you trying to communicate with me, light up my meter. Was it you trying to communicate with me? If it was you trying to communicate with me, light up my meter. Was it you trying to Can you light up my meter again for me? Was it you, Barbara, or no? I won't bother you. I'll just move on if you don't want to speak. Thank you, Barbara. She lit it up for a second, or somebody did. Here is John. Another John. Uh-oh. All right, John, was it you trying to communicate with me? Was it you trying to communicate with me? If it was, light up my meter. I got a flicker. Was it you, John, trying to communicate with me? If it was, light up my meter. I'm wiping the sweat out of my eyes, guys, so I can't see. If it was you, John, light up my meter. If you'd like for me to move on and leave you alone, light up my meter. Was it you trying to speak with me or no? I don't know who it was. Barbara lit it up, but Barbara don't want to speak. I might be going too fast. Let's see who we got here. We have Martin. Hello, Martin. Would you like to speak with me this evening? My name's Tony. I come with the utmost respect. Would you like to speak with us? Light up my meter if you'd like to speak with me. If you would like to speak with us, light up my meter. If you have something you want to say, light up my meter. See, guys, I'm not getting much communication out here. But in that mausoleum down there, boy, I was. But my heart was racing. But anyways, this is Stefan. How are you, Stefan? My name's Tony. I come with the utmost respect. I come to see if you would like to speak with us this evening. If you'd like to speak with us, light up my meter. If you'd like to speak with us, light up my meter. If you do, would you like for me to leave you alone? I don't know. The older stones up here is not having much communication. May have to go to the newer, little bit newer, because there is some newer graves here. They're not completely new, but, well, there is a couple that's real new, but I don't know. Let's see. All right, this one says they're in rest, or JN. No, it's J in rest, or something. Hello, Jane. I'm Tony. I come with the utmost respect. I came to see if you'd like to speak with us. If you'd like to speak with us, light up my meter. I got a green flicker. Was that you, Jane? Was that you, Jane? If it was you, Jane, light up my meter. If that was you, light it up good for me so I know it was you. Could you light up my meter for me? We got one little green light and that was it. If that was you, light up my meter real big so I can know that if you want to speak with us. Would you like for me to leave you alone? Light up my meter. If you'd like for me to leave you alone, light up my meter. Alright. Well, I don't know. Might ought to end this one because it's getting too long. I'll try a couple more. I don't know if anybody else is going to communicate with us or not. I think the best we got is tonight here is going to be from the mausoleum. I did ask him if he'd mind if I came back and brought some cat balls and stuff, and he said it would be all right, basically. So I will be coming back again and bringing some cat balls and seeing if I can get them to light them up and communicate a little better with us. But I think somebody just hit me here. Porter, are you trying to communicate with us? Light up my meter if you're trying to communicate with me. If you can light up my meter if you're trying to communicate with me. What about you, Caroline? Was it you trying to communicate with me? Light up my meter if it was you, Caroline, trying to communicate with me. He has children in here too. We have Olin, Charlie. We have Carrie. We have Ella. I heard a nope. We have Odell. Was it one of you trying to speak with me? Light up my meter, and I'll know you want to speak with me. If you can light up my meter if you would like to speak with me. I don't think it was. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end this one. I'm going to see a little bit more. There's a bunch down there. I'm going to see if we can get any communication. I'll bring another video if it is, but if not, we'll end this one. I appreciate you watching. Please share, like, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, peace. We're out of here.